Hi guys, welcome to another episode of World of Truck. This is the American version, American Truck Simulator. My name is Wilfred. So today let's do something a little bit different. This is an oversized cargo. Pretty long. It's the mobile barrier. It is not in particularly heavy. It's actually very light, but the challenge would be to avoid hitting anything along the way. And I've chosen something that is a route that's really long as well. It's going to go from the Washington DLC, which is Washington State, which is the latest DLC, through the Oregon as well, which is also one of the newer DLC that we have in this game. Then going through Nevada, which is the base game, into Arizona, also the base game. And by the way, the New Mexico is here. New Mexican is here, which is also a DLC. So there are 3 DLC in this game for the 3 states, and the base game is the California, Nevada, as well as Arizona. All right. So now this should be rather interesting, very challenging for me. That would be not to hit anything or not to do anything stupid, really. So I'm just going to do my best to get this baby out of this place. All right. So I'm going to use a lot of space, as much space as I can. I barely got it out. Fantastic. This is a Volvo, by the way, a pretty powerful truck for a very light load. So I will need to watch out for my speed limit. Barely made. Whoa, the car has stopped for me. Well, that is expected. So I could turn right on red if there's no car around me. Let me see how it works, really. Yeah, I think I'm. It's my first time pulling such a long, oversized trailer, so I'm just giving myself a little bit more space. Probably more than I should have, but you know, it's. I mean, the alternative is that you could get stuck somewhere sometimes when you are not careful enough. So I try to avoid that embarrassment while I'm recording a video. I'm trying to move out so that the vehicle can enter the highway. Pull in for weight. Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. I was trying to be nice, give some space, but then I was in another side of the lane, so yeah. This is amazing. Alright, 18 ton. I think just the the weight of my vehicle. I mean, look at this, man. Look at this one here. It's really amazing. It's oversized. It's really, really amazing. And I need to move across to two of these things, and I hope yep. What? Oh man. I thought I turned left at the junction there, so let me see whether my trailer is okay. Everything is fine. Oh man, there's a bit of excitement here, a little bit of excitement. It's just not easy to pull such a long trailer at all. Yep, this is the lovely Washington State. Quite a lot of greenery, by the way. And yeah, let me see how it works here. And the trick is really to stay on your lane without, you know, when you make a turn or follow the road or the band, try not to occupy more than one lane, because just a little bit of practice, because you know, sometimes there are trucks around you and there are cars around you as well, so there is a little bit of like a practicing here. Okay, down slope, this is always nice. 2 way up, 1 way down. Very much a standard kind of like a road design, I suppose, because when, you know, you need overtaking for the truck that may go a little bit slower. And I was anticipating the speed limit to be dropped, because entering town usually is a little bit slower. Usually, better safe than sorry. Sometimes they will fine you for speeding as well. Well, you have to give way to a car, of course. Just try to get it. Hey, yeah, I'm getting better at this. Still quite close to the lamppost. So you try not to do, like when you make a turn, you try not to occupy too much of the space on the other side, but you know, but you have to be careful on when your cargo or when your trailer clear the back, you try not to knock off any signboard or traffic light or so on. So yeah, there is a little bit of trick there. Oops. So yeah, I was a bit too optimistic on the. So I think the truck is being damaged because of the side. I was too much on the left hand side. My apologies, but there's no damage to the cargo, which is good because repairing the truck is relatively easy, but repairing you can't repair the cargo. I have to come back in again. Yeah, still not quite sure what I've hit. Maybe some post on the left hand side. Didn't really feel as though it was a big object that I've hit onto, or maybe just a curb or whatever. Not quite sure. Wow, look at that. Okay, so there is a bridge, so I may be near to the border of the two states, means that I am exiting Washington State. It's Yakima, by the way, and entering into Oregon. Time now is 12 midday in game, so there are still a fair bit of distance I can cover. I suppose I could repair my truck over there, but then because this is an oversized cargo, so I wouldn't want to risk it too much because it could be hard to maneuver into a service station looking at that map there. Pendleton, that is the border to that's just at the Oregon side, which is past the Washington State, or actually that is I think it's at Washington State, Pendleton, maybe. Let me just check out the map. I could just to show you guys how far we have gone to. So we are somewhere still in Washington State, passing through. The Pendleton is right at the edge of the two state there, so it's still a way to go. There's a river there. Nice. And there's a helicopter right at the distance over there, flying by. Could be a police. Yeah. Yeah, there's a... that is could be speeding, I guess. It's interesting. No wonder it's a helicopter, huh? I told you it was a police. Another wait station. And I have to pull in. Okay. Well, to add more excitement, this car just like, you know, stop there. Oh wow, this is like full of drama. I had a small incident, don't know how I banged my truck on the barrier or whatever, and that damaged my truck by 3%. Then there was a guy who caught speeding, have to move out to the fast lane. Then after that there's another vehicle breakdown just right in front of this like a station. So yep. Full of action, full of drama. I haven't even left one state, so this may continue for a while. Okay, overtaking this bunch of lorries or trucks. And okay, the weighing station is on the other side of the highway, so yep, I can just pass through this one. There are more bridges. It kind of like remind me every time I see these sort of bridges is somewhere in Washington State, and when I'm like I don't see anymore, I guess I would like have left the state. Whoa, that's nice yard on the other side, the right hand side. I have to figure out which way I need to go, and I think Man, there are cars everywhere. I think I have to go straight to Paddington. Well, I didn't have to turn, but whatever. But there's a car right beside me, so I can't. I think I'll just drive on. I don't know what the car wants, man. If you go, go. Yep, near accident with the car that somehow didn't step on the accelerator, I guess. It always makes me a little bit nervous when I see a car side by side with me on a lane that's merging, because I really don't know what the car really wants to do, because I was slowing down and he was slowing down as well. That makes it a little bit difficult. Now there are some trucks coming into my way. I need to move out here. Yep, and the nice 65 km/h. I'm quite surprised that I could do a 65 km/h. I thought the speed limit is 60. Let me just get out from here first. Whoa, wow, whoa, that was like a, whoa, is it a plane? What the heck is happening here, man? Is it a plane landed onto the highway? Oh goodness me, I was like and there was a car that's right in front of me as well, testing my you know, it's quite fortunate that my cargo is rather light. I could do all these like stunts. Wow, this episode is getting a little bit more exciting than I thought it would be. Yep, there's a polar bear there. Huh. Market are changing. So that's like an advertisement. I hope the car give way, man, seriously. So it looks like a winding road for this oversized vehicle. Shall I overtake or shall I not? Maybe I should. What's the worst that can happen? Yep. That was rather exciting. There's another one. It must be Oregon, this one. Whoa, look at the scenery there. It's beautiful. I mean, always, surprised me to see all these little beautiful things that we have in this game. There's a river on the left-hand side. Shall I overtake or shall I not? Should have done that, huh? Okay, so I think I have to be patient. If this cargo wasn't that long, I would have tried my best to overtake. But because of the length of the cargo, it get a little bit more challenging to overtake. Because you need the space to go back into the lane itself. So now there's another opportunity, I think, if I don't see any traffic in front. Whoa, look at the river there. Nope, there's one, and it's the double white, double yellow, so I can't do anything, can I? Well, it's not safe anyway. It's a bridge, so you can't really do crazy thing here. A bit of upslope. I think maybe that's why the truck in front is struggling. Whoa, look at the scenery on the right hand side. It's nice. Going up slope is a little bit dangerous to overtake. I think there's a truck coming as well. Maybe not. Yes, this is my moment. He's not making it easier for me, is he? Alright, done. Woohoo! Another one. this is a little bit dangerous as well. Let's see. Wow, he's very slow. Is he okay? Ooh, there's a there's a train. It's a little like a farming machine there. That's why it was slow. That was interesting. National Forest over here. Wow, look at the rock there. Looks interesting. Wow, this is the mountain area, is it? Let me see. This side is fine. This side is fine. Passing through birds. Now there's a rest area there, and I'm very tempted to do some resting here. Or not. Maybe next one. I mean, it's a big area. It's a lot easier to rest. Go into rest station. Not sure why the oh, they must have removed that from the default. I don't get tired at all. That's interesting. There's an M here. McDonald's, or I think it's McDonald's. Now this is a bit tricky, man. Yeah, I barely clear the back of it, so I really have to get a little bit more space when I turn. Especially it was a tight turn. There's a lot of cars on the side of the road. It's not very truck friendly, you know. But I guess that's the reality. Wow, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, why am I doing this? This is so exciting for an oversized trailer passing through this forest or national park. I have to check the mirror on each side, making sure that I don't bang onto anything. Yeah, it's tricky. This is going up the slope, so I can feel that I have to apply more gas and lower gear to go up. I have to be careful as well, try not to do anything stupid here, because sometimes the truck may not turn as much if you carry too much speed. Oh, it rains. Well, hang on. I don't really have, this is bad. P, is it? Hang on. Yeah, I'm trying to, my keyboard and mouse is, sorry, my keyboard is a bit far away from my controller, so I have to take my hands off. That's why I was a bit nervous when I did that. I got lightning as well. Woohoo! Well, I hope you guys are entertained. A lot of action, winding road on an oversized trailer. And it's getting dark. In fact, if I could find a rest area, I would do that. Because visibility is going to be getting a little bit harder, and it's very hard to maneuver and see what's around me as well, because I do need to evaluate the space around me, left hand side, right hand side, all this turning. Oh, I barely made it, huh? Okay, I'm passing through Burns, which is in Oregon, I think. Just made it. Now I have to overtake this guy as well. Annoying. Done. Oh, that was exciting again. A lot of excitement here. So now let's check where I am. I am somewhere past Bern, and so I am heading towards the Winnemucca. It would be the Nevada. All right, then I'll pass through Las Vegas. What? Yeah, there was a vehicle breakdown again. Now, how shall I do this one? Probably not now. That would be a bit stupid. What about now? Well, yep, I think I did it. With a little bit of like breaking the traffic law a bit because I was speeding. But consider the fact that it was a dangerous kind of move, I may as well do it faster a little bit. Okay, the sky is getting darker, so I need to find somewhere to rest. Not a must, but it's good to do it. You can see at the back the sun is setting. I suspect could be like 9 p.m. would be when the sky gets dark. Well, it is getting dark, and the well, I guess if I don't rest, you guys will get to see the night scene. I guess could be quite interesting as well. I don't know, Las Vegas at night could be charming. So we'll see. Not necessarily I have to rest. It could be just a night ride for you guys. Outside temperature is 17 degrees Celsius. I think for those who are in Europe, you can relate to that a little bit better. I don't really read Fahrenheit, so I don't know what kind of Fahrenheit I'll be talking about here. Now there is a. Am I supposed to go in? I could. Do I have to go in? Weighing station is that side. There's a lot of turning just to get it weighed. Well, I bet it'll be 18 tons anyway. I mean, I'm being weighted like, weighed like 3 times. Okay, done. Now this is going to be very interesting. I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Wait a minute. I think I need to. Wow. Can I even do that? This is a very, very sharp turn. Well, I hit the lamppost for sure. Wow. Okay, so it was totally my bad. I'm not supposed to come here. It was supposed to be the other way. That would be a bit easier to turn. But obviously I didn't read my map too well and just make my life a little bit harder than it would have been anyway. Lesson learned, I guess. Yeah, I was looking at the road. It's like that road looks really sharp to turn. So yep. Interestingly, when I bump onto the signboard, there's no damage to my truck. But just now at the barrier, when I was earlier on before the highway or entering the highway, there was like a bump on the left hand side. I think there was some signpost, wherever it is, barrier, then damaged my truck. So a little bit an inconsistency, I think. There's a truck stop there, is it? So I have to be careful if anything, any car overtaking the truck may come to this side of the lane sometimes. Just awareness of the traffic around you. Passing through Oregon and into Nevada. Things getting really dark right now. I see no rest station, even if I want to just rest my truck, get to daylight for you guys, but I can't, just can't. Well, yet another truck in front that I could overtake. Looks like a pretty long road that I could overtake as well. Let's see. It's raining though, and there's a band in front as well. I'm not getting closer, maybe closer now. I don't think the truck is that slow anyway, so now decision has to be made. What is it this time then? Do I overtake? Do I not? Maybe I should. But there's another 2, 3. Oh man, this is so exciting. It's dangerous because I can't see the other side of the road. And there's a lot of trucks to overtake here. I can't see the other side of the road. Can't do that. Don't do that. But there's a police car. I don't know whether if I overtake the police car on a double yellow car of like a divider, will I get fined or something like that? I think by right I would have been fined somewhere. I'm not supposed to do that. Now this is the part where I could go and let me see. Where is the rest station? No, I think it was a little bit too optimistic if I do that rest area. And is it here? Nope. Is there? Now, is it somewhere that I could rest? I think the answer is yes, but how do I get out from here? Let me see. No, this is fine. Let me off the wiper. Nice. Time now is in the morning, 8:40. So I think I can off the light. Let me see how it look like. It look like that. So now you can see the challenge. Yeah, so you see, it's kind of challenging. Yeah, it came up before the truck, otherwise I would need to overtake that truck again. So, yep, that's nice. This looks like a desert place, so it could well be Nevada. Maybe on the light a bit, at least for the interior. Well, I could be entering Nevada soon because it's all desert. The Oregon is very green now. Of course, the Washington State is like evergreen. So yeah, I could be there, close enough, maybe. Let me take a look, yeah, guys. Yeah, so I've entered into Nevada, as I expected, and the just passing through like Las Vegas would be the place to head to before entering the Arizona. Nice. The roads here are so much more exciting, I guess. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Everywhere you see just desert. Whoa, they're like another incident. Okay, the truck is 5%. I think I need a little bit of repair or whatnot. The trailer is 2%. These are wear and tear. Some of it is like I think the 2% is wear and tear. The tire and all. The 3% was a stupid mistake I've made earlier on when I knocked onto some of the barrier. So that is 3%. But yeah. Very nice roads here. Now trailer cannot be repaired, so you have to be careful. Just trying to make it all the way to the end. Especially for long distance, it does give a little bit of a challenge. I do not know if is it because my driving style is a bit too aggressive, too high speed. Maybe that kind of may have an impact to the way that the tire or the wheels are being like damaged in some sense. But yeah, I mean, it could be a driving style. I'm pretty aggressive. Always enjoy playing racing sim, and this is one of the simulation that I play that is of this speed, which is kind of low. But it's fun. I mean, it's not about high speed at all, but it's about realism for this American Truck Simulator, as well as Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yeah, I knew it. The thing is that you have got to be careful. All these things could be they could give you a fine if you're not careful. Especially when you enter a town area, then they will fine you for speeding. Now you see, if I do this one here, you can see that it kind of knock onto the side of the road. So if there was a car there, then there's a possibility that you knock on the car itself, and it may damage the cargo and the trailer as well. So it's just a little bit of thinking how much space you need under what circumstances. If there's no car, that's fine, you can do it, you can do whatever you want. But if there was a car, then yeah, it get a little bit tricky. Is there a river there? Yep, there's a river. T-junction. Yeah, using the maximum space. Yeah, you see, it barely cleared the signboard when I did that. So it was necessary to use the maximum space that the road has for me. Okay, so here is the exit to Tonopah. I think I'm halfway there, so this is getting a bit tiring as well. So now I need to be careful here at this road work. Definitely do not knock onto all those cones, it will damage your cargo for sure. I've done that before. What? That's weird. Well, yeah, I don't know why he stopped there. Maybe he needed to deliver something or get some cargo there, maybe. Okay, good old Nevada. Remind me of the first time when I played this game. There was only California, Nevada, not even Arizona. So it was, and the map was smaller back then. It was an experiment for the SES software. They wasn't sure if the American version would be as successful as the European version, so they just launched like 2 states first, the Nevada as well as California, and the map was a lot. I mean, the map wasn't scaled up to this level. It was rather smaller. I think it was 1/3 smaller in a single dimension, if I'm not wrong. And then they realizing that in fact people do like the American version. There's a future to it. So after they've launched the Arizona DLC, which is free of course, because there are 3 states for the base game, then they've scaled the map to be a big one. So that was really nice from the sense. Then we have the New Mexico DLC, we have the Oregon DLC, then we have the Washington DLC. Now there's been sort of like speculation on where the next DLC is. I don't know, there's a bee and so on, so it was said that the state of the bees or beehives or whatever it is Utah. So I don't know. I'm not from America. I do not know whether Utah has a lot of bees or not, but yeah, that was a hint. A lot of people are speculating right now where the next state is. While I'm catching up onto the bus in front, there's a high chance that I could overtake him once I get closer or not. And have to see whether it's worth it or not, because sometimes it's too near to the next town or next junction. But I think it could be rather worth it. The question is that do I have enough speed to overtake? Which I may not have enough speed to overtake actually. But I am getting closer. And closer. Well, I'm not that much faster than him. And there is a car coming up as well. But after this car, maybe. I'm not that much faster than him. That's the thing. I may not be able to overtake. Anyway, I'm turning left, so I just have to hope that he'll turn right instead. And that saved me the trouble of overtaking. T-junction and the diner in front. Right, let me see. Nothing on this side. Quiet little town. Nothing on this side either. Let's go. Yeah, I have to be really careful because all this barrier, your truck can get stuck here. Just nice. Well, there's still 10 more hours to go to reach the wherever I need to go. So I think I need to rest one more time. It's just desert everywhere, isn't it? Nevada. There's a lot of birds flying up in the air. There is a truck coming from that side. Whoa, this is much sharper than I thought. Yeah, a little bit of excitement. These are not exactly highway, huh? I mean, I would have thought that there would be a highway that I could use to connect the state across so many different states we have. Doesn't seem to be. Now there are some signs in front. Okay, stop here on red. Okay, so I have to stop here. Some road work. Is a cloud moving or is it my illusion? Seems like things are moving here. Could be the cloud that's moving. This is a very long wait. Look, nice. Yeah, it's beautiful. And you know what we should do? We should get a picture, like I always do. Aha. So, to get a picture, you do that. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Yep, so that is a pretty nice photo, I would say. Now, of course, this side will be better because of the light that shine on the truck itself. So that will be yet another one. Done. Go back to driving. Oops. That is a really long traffic light. It's a lot of mountain area. So if I see Las Vegas, I know I'm closer to the destination because I would then head towards the New Mexico. It's still a desert area, really. And yeah, different state looks really distinct from each other. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least the good news is that I don't have to overtake any trucks here. I always get a little bit nervous when I do that, because you know, you don't know what's around the corner or what's on the other side of the lane. But yeah, glad that it's going to be a smooth ride. Now I need to turn left here, turn right, sorry. Entering Tonopah. So that is the town on the right hand side. Tonopah. Pretty pictorial. I mean, I've been there before, not in real life, of course. And there's a nice kind of like houses, like you see there. Let me see a little flyby for you guys. So yeah, I mean, you know, there's a pretty nice place. But anyway, today is not going to today I'm going to Las Vegas. Okay, BC traffic always a little bit tricky, so this I can't really risk it. What? That is stopping for me? Well, that may not be a good news because I don't know whether I've got enough clearing space or not. I hope I have. Yeah, I have. Yeah, just. Well, at least they gave way to me, huh? That's so nice of them. There's a town on the left-hand side. A bit different from the pedestrian, by the way. A bit different from the desert area that I drove past, of course. Now, this is a proper highway, I think. Or not? Probably not. It's still like a dual. Well, it's like one lane forward, one lane back. So if you need to overtake, you still need to overtake. Whoa, that was a bit bumpy. Should have slowed down, huh? Okay, so this is yet another overtaking opportunity, I guess. Now, what happened? Another road work, I think. Wow! Whoa! Wow! These guys, they hit each other. They hit each other, and they don't let me go back in again. They're stupid. Wow! This is strange, man. They were like suddenly they break. I had nowhere to go because it's just because I couldn't move anywhere. Now I'm hoping that I won't cause any problem because no one can pass through this guy here if there's any car coming on this way. I'm just hoping that there aren't any cars coming over, because otherwise it got stuck here and we got jammed here. Like, you know, I have to reload the game again. But I don't know why the two cars just jam brake. They may have touched each other or what, and I have to take avoidance action. It's crazy, think about it. Wow, what a day. What a day. So now it looks something like that. It doesn't look pretty. I think the advice is to overtake this sponge ASAP, because they are doing something very weird. The world temperature is 34 degrees, by the way, Celsius. So it's a lot warmer than previously when I was in up north. I can't remember which day anymore. That was 17 degrees Celsius, if you guys recall. Washington, of course. Passing through a nice little town, like any other like American towns, I guess. All right. Whoa, they got like things that flying around here. Look, it's so cute. What are those things, huh? Yeah, I have to overtake this sponge. Well, I knew that it was a little bit dangerous, but I know that there's some like runaway area or runoff area at the left hand side, so I could squeeze in from the left if I really want to, but I wouldn't want to like do that. So I took a little bit of risk, but knowing that I got enough space on the left hand side as a runaway area. Another roadblock, I think. There is yet another area that I need to stop somewhere here. Oh, so many of these today. I swear the trees are moving, or am I seeing things already after so many hours of trucking? 1.5 hours. It's crazy. Come on, man. Yep. So that is the end of the road work. now is the city limit. (7 p.m) Time to actually rest. Ray's Burger in front. I'm getting hungry right now. Local time is around, well, it's after 7 already, so it's really time for me to think about my dinner in real life. And I still got like another, I think, half an hour to go or so on. Well, they are waiting for me to go, I think. Okay, fine. Thank you. Food. Let me on the light as well. And it rings. Oops. Well, clearly I'm speeding, huh? I'm trying to figure out my wind wiper and all. Right, never mind. Doesn't matter. Well, more road work. Okay. Oh, I think I regretted a little bit on putting so many events onto the game itself. Well, it does give a little bit of like a variety, but it seems that every other stop is a road work. Yeah. Incoming truck. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? I think should be our turn soon. Better be. Looks like this car is not going that fast either, is it? It is rather frustrating on the number of vehicles I need to overtake in one trucking kind of thing. Well, anyway, left and right, so I could. Question, is there a rest station in front? I think there is one. Alright, let me just rest here first. But I need some petrol as well. Let me see. Just checking. Can I turn right here or not? Well, I guess I can't, can I? I can actually. Yeah, I'm just thinking of whether I could rest here or not. Maybe I see whether I can find a way to maneuver through all these things. Ooh, I could actually stop here. It's weird. Well, why not? Almost there. Well, I muscle my way in. Okay, 7 a.m. Almost there. Another 5 hours or so. 5 to 6 hours. Sun is rising on the horizon, heading towards Las Vegas. So a lot of balloon up there. Didn't really got a chance to show you guys the Las Vegas at night. I think that has to be done another day, I guess. But yep. Otherwise, it is a lovely weather. Hot balloon on the air, and just going towards the Las Vegas. Once I reach Las Vegas, that would be, I guess that would be the New Mexico, Arizona, sorry. Now, I thought I could overtake those trucks, but they are actually faster than I thought. So, well, unfortunately, I think I need to come back in. But there's another truck on my right-hand side that's faster than I am. I don't know how they can go that much faster. You know, like, how do they do that? I can't get anything beyond that speed. Do they have an engine mode that I don't have? Like, how do they catch up on me when I can only do 65 km/h maximum? Five hours. Get in there. I'm a bit worried. I think I need to turn back in soon. There's a truck. Well, there's a car. Ah, so much excitement, huh? Let me see if I could do a bit of like a clutching, and well, there's no clutch of course, but I just control my speed without having to pull out a handbrake. I may be able to. Casino. So passing to Las Vegas and into Arizona. Yeah, I think I'll stay on this lane. If anything, I should be turning left. A bit of a city view after all the desert, kind of like in the middle of nowhere. I'm very tempted to repair my truck, in fact. 6% is getting a bit worrying. Alright, so this is Las Vegas for you. Yep, that road is really wide here. Wow, look at that! So that's Las Vegas, the casino area. Do a flyby view so that you guys can see the area around it. Not very good at this, like flyby view driving, but I'm doing my best here. Try not to hit anything. That could be rather embarrassing. Whoa, look at that, like a Eiffel Tower, isn't it? Wow, look at that! Check this out. Okay, so I better. What on earth? Yeah, Las Vegas is beautiful. I mean all the artwork. Now it's leaving the casino area, I suppose. Turn right. Okay. Whoa, what on earth is that up there? Could be another hot air balloon, but that was a bit too fast for a hot air balloon, I think. The road here is so much wider, so it's easier to maneuver. Yeah, this is a city drive with a very long, oversized cargo. Yay, fun time. Have to go down, I think. And I'm just trying to see, am I doing okay? There's a barrier. I try not to hit the barrier. It will damage the cargo for sure. Okay, the next light I will try to turn right here. Where am I on the map? I think I'm passing through Las Vegas. into Arizona. Yeah, there's a plane just flew by. Leaving Las Vegas right now, and 4.5 hours. Back in the desert. Now I can't recall what Arizona looks like. I mean, I spent a lot of hours, I think, in the past. Trucking through the Nevada and California when it first came out, of course, and then and Arizona. I think I did spend some time, but they changed the map a little bit. I'm not quite sure whether I've spent that much time in Arizona, or if I had, that would have been a really long time ago, I guess. Bit down the memory lane here, because when a new DLC come, you try to focus on the DLC itself and try to play a little bit more on the New Mexico or Oregon or now Washington. So can't ignore the base game a little bit because you spend so much time playing. You want to do something a little bit different. But once in a while, it's good to pass by again just to be reminded of the how far we've come this game. But one thing for sure is that the SCS software keep on improving the map as well if there's a need to. Like for example, the Euro Truck Simulator 2, the Germany map was the very first map that they had, but compared to the new one they've added in, is already very dated. So they are doing a revamp of the Germany map to make it look more recent or more like to today's standard when they release the DLC. So I suppose the same would happen to the American version as well, as in when in the future to come they still sell this game until you connect the East Coast and the West Coast, and soon they may just decided to spend some time to redo some of these maps here, which is the Nevada, California and the Arizona, just to give them a feel that's more recent. Compared to say Oregon and Washington, Oregon and Washington is so interesting. Or maybe it could well be the state itself. If the state itself doesn't really have much, like it's mostly desert, then it is mostly desert. There's nothing you can add. So yeah, I don't know. But we can always speculate, I guess. I think somehow after the patch, they've done some patching. It seems that the fatigue system has been turned off by default, and it's rather good, I think, because previously you had to keep rushing, going to the service station to rest, but now you could, in theory, drive for as long as you can drive in real life. So in a way, it's kind of like a less, how should I say, the lesser restriction on the fact that you have to keep diving into the service station, and after that force yourself to go to sleep and wake up in 3 a.m. still, and you have to go through a SAM cycle again. But now you don't need to. Now, do I need to get pulled in or not? Bypass, okay. But I just want to make sure because I'm on the fast lane, so if I need to go in, then I need to like filter back in again. That's always a challenge. Now speed reducing area. I think this lane is fine. I need to turn left into the highway, another highway. So traffic lights. Okay, so the yeah, another junction here. Nothing much to see. Almost there. 2.5 hours. Kingman, which is the town at the edge of the Arizona. Yeah, now I'm getting more comfortable with the cargo. I know what kind of space I need to use on the road to make sure I don't, kind of knock the cargo off, into another place or hit the signpost or run off road, hit another car. So yeah, it does take a while to get used to it, but once you get the hang of it, it's rather fun. I seldom take such an oversized kind of like a thing because it's just not something that I've been targeting these days, but I want to do something a little bit different. In the past I used to just pick up any cargo to satisfy the World of Truck event. The smaller or the lighter the better, so that you don't need to deal with all this complexity. But I guess part of the fun is really to take on a little bit more challenging stuff, like this oversized cargo and the almost there. So in front should be Arizona, which is just another over 2 hours to reach the destination. Hoping like another 10 to 20 minutes game time, perhaps. A real life time, I mean. Now the cars now obviously are a lot faster than me because of the 75 kind of speed limit for the cars, and I can't go that fast, not in a World of Truck kind of contract. Almost there. Okay, try not to do anything stupid. Not to hit anything. Should be able to get the full reward. This could be a very profitable drive. Could be a lot of XP as well, because the longer the distance, the higher the XP. This is one of the longest American kind of like a truck that I've done. I've done a lot long distance in the European version. I'm trying to figure out, is there a traffic light or what? There wasn't, was it? So this is one of those road work whereby there's no traffic light involved. You just have to use your instinct and see if there's a car in front. If not, then just go for it. Interesting. So yeah, I was saying that you know, in the European version, I used to take a lot of long distance from various kind of country, but you know, just want to demonstrate to you guys that even in the American version, there's really huge amount of trucking you could do if you wish to. This is not the longest. There's another longer kind of job going all the way to New Mexico as well, beyond Arizona, from where I was from. So, but I think this one because it's a little bit more interesting, oversized kind of cargo, something that you may not have seen too much in my channel. So a little bit of that, but it just happened to me that this is one of the really long kind of journey that I'm doing, more than 2 hours trucking. It's pretty insane thing about it, but I'm happy that it's almost there. Meanwhile, watching the Formula One, I don't know whether you guys are following the F1 kind of like sport. I'm not really watching it. I'm just tuning in from BBC radio or tax. So Lewis Hamilton managed to get a pole in the French Grand Prix. Very exciting if I see whether he can win or not. I mean, I think Bottas has done a really good job as well, trying to challenge him, getting a little bit closer to Lewis, but it's always a bit hard to beat Lewis, especially on the second part of the season, I think, because he's always at you know, when he does this thing, the beginning of the campaign, he's always a little bit left behind, but then second part of the campaign, then or season, he'll become so much better than the rest. So it's one of those things. I mean, if he's ahead during this first part of the championship, I think it's going to be very hard to beat him. Now, of course, as a Lewis fan, this is really good, but I guess if you are not a fan of the Mercedes, then you feel really, really sad that that Mercedes is getting yet another 1-2, kind of like, at least at the start of the Grand Prix. Flag stuff is where I'm heading right now. Let me see if there is any speed car thing. I need to observe 45. Alright. Okay, so this is 45 kilometers per hour entering into Flagstaff, which is where the destination is. So I've trucked from Washington State through the Oregon State as well as Nevada and now Arizona. So pretty interesting stuff going on. I'm quite happy that my truck still can make it. It's 7% damaged, or needs servicing. It could be just wear and tear. It could be engine as well. So dedicated bay for the turn left only. I'm hoping that will be the last traffic light before I turn into the place to park the trailer. 25. And right turn in front. Yeah, so I think I'm getting better in the whole space or whatever. So in front is the Budaman, where I need to deliver my cargo, I think. I better be right though, because I'm not going to reverse out this place. Let's see. So I could have it hard or I could have it easy. Maybe, okay, I think I'll do this one for you guys. I hope I won't get stuck. Very hard to say, because the problem is that because of the positioning of this whole yeah, just barely. Because of the positioning of the entry, the thing, I could have used more space, I guess, but I didn't. Now, see whether I can park this guy into the slot or not. That would be quite interesting to see. Yeah, man. Oh man, this is so long. Let's see, shall we? Well, not really making it this time, I think. Did my best. Well, technically speaking, it's okay, so I need to just straighten it a little bit. Just work a little bit. bit towards the left hand side, I think. Patience. Well, that should be it. Otherwise, it's making it too difficult for me. Yay! Okay, so let me off the engine, man. My hand cramp. Okay, so I should be having a excellent, I hope, 1,426 miles, 2 hours, and it's a fair bit of XP that I've got. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy your trucking as well. Bye.